Hello, my beloved viewers. Welcome to my channel, Fran's Fresh Start in Chiang Mai. How are you doing and how was your week? For me, I had somehow a little bit quiet week. I didn't do much. My mind was kind of occupied last week. And today, I'm going to share with you why my mind was so occupied in the past 1 week. But before that, I just want to let you know that it's been raining here and there in Chiang Mai. But today is a beautiful weather, and I'm here at Payap University. And this pleasant afternoon to share with you what I've been thinking about lately. But before that, I want to just show you what I'm seeing here, okay? There's a drone flying here. Some guy is playing with the drone. Nice, huh? Nice surrounding weather. Okay, so let's get to today's topic. So I wrote it down in order to focus on what I would like to share with you. So today's topic is about finding love, committed relationship, versus living a life of solo. If you guys have been following my channel, I talked about this topic as well back in February when I was in Chiang. At the time, I mentioned how solo life is so much better than to be in a committed relationship. And I'll just give you a recap of what I talked about last February in Chiang. Stay tuned. Obviously, we're talking about committed relationship versus living a solo life. So for me, being in a committed relationship can feel like a hassle. Don't get me wrong. Love and companionship can be beautiful if you're with the right person, that is. But the responsibilities and compromises that come with it, not so much. There's this constant need to balance two lives, to consider someone else's needs, wants, and expectations. And honestly, it can be exhausting, for me at least. Life solo, on the other hand, has so many benefits. First and foremost, 100% freedom. I get to live life on my own terms without having to check in with someone else's needs or adjust my plans. I wake up when I want, I eat what I like, and I go wherever my heart desires. No explanations needed and no criticism. Then there's the space for self-development. I've found that being solo allows me to focus on myself, my goals, and my passions. Whether it's learning something new, exploring new places like what I'm doing right now, or just enjoying my own company. It's all about me. Something that I want, so I guess it really depends who you meet. You know, you can meet a person and this person can relax you and make you feel so wholesome, right? But what are the odds, of meeting a person like that? It's like 1 in a million, literally. And if there was this Prince Charming or a knight with the white horses or whatever you call it, even if they do exist, probably been taken by a lucky woman. Cannot be available. Not for me anyway. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going to focus on my life and enjoy the freedom of being solo and just meet people along the way as I travel. So about 3 weeks ago, around 3 weeks ago, I met someone online, and no, I haven't met him in person yet. And we've been just consistently chatting and talking and video calling. And somehow, this consistent communication basically led to some feelings, which personally I didn't think I'll ever have. And right now I'm wondering if solo life is indeed better than being in a loving, committed relationship. I wonder about that. My thoughts and my feelings have definitely changed ever since I've been having this intense communication with this person that I got to know in the past 3 weeks. What's unique about this connection is that it hasn't been physical. It's all mental, spiritual, emotional so far. We chat every day, and oftentimes we go deep conversation, we laugh, we share about each other's dreams and imaginations. And with each word exchange, something inside me is beginning to soften. And at the same time, it's beginning to awaken. I truly believe that while we are busy planning our ordinary lives, God is quietly preparing something extraordinary for us, something we couldn't have seen coming. And that's what this feels like. A divine surprise, one that gently reminds me that I am worthy of love, of care, of being seen and valued for who I am. I realized recently that I've underestimated myself for a long time, that I've told myself I didn't deserve the very best. Maybe because I was afraid to be disappointed again. But this connection is showing me that my worth was never lost. I just stopped believing in it. So if you're watching this and you've been on a solo journey too, just as I am, either by choice or by circumstances, I just want to tell you this. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. Solo life can be empowering, peaceful, and healing. It has its seasons, and it can absolutely be fulfilling. However, if your heart still whispers for love, don't silence it. Love can find you when you're least expected. Not through perfect timing or perfect apps, but through divine timing and soul alignment. You don't need to chase. You don't need to stay. You just need to stay open. Stay true to yourself and trust that when the time is right, the right person will see you and love you for you. As for me, we're planning to meet soon. According to him, he will be here by the end of this month. I don't know where this will lead, and I'm not rushing it, but I'm finally allowing myself to hope again. For the first time in a long time, I'm imagining a future with someone, not out of desperation, but out of joy, out of alignment, out of faith. So, thank you in advance for letting me share this vulnerable chapter of my life with you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you chosen a solo life for a while? Have you experienced the unexpected love? Please share in the comments. Let's create a space of honesty and encouragement here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow with someone who might need this message today. Until next time, this is Fran, Fran's Fresh Start in Chiang Mai, and I will see you in the next one. I just want to add, before I go, a final message. And so, whether you're walking this journey hand in hand with someone or gently holding your own heart in the quiet of solitude, may you always remember, you are worthy of love. You are already whole. And sometimes the most beautiful love stories begin in the stillness of becoming. The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that was. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. It's a wording by Rumi. See you next time, my beloved. And thanks for watching and have a great week.